What's going on YouTube? It's Gmo here, bringing you another slightly different video than the usual progress to max videos. I have 100 Kalphites to kill, and I've already killed 80. Right now I'm kind of headhunting for the diary. I do have the construction requirement for that, but I have 100 Kalphites to kill, and I do have a little bit of loot in the bank, so I'm going to go ahead and sell that off. Also, the way I will be keeping track of the coin drops, they're not too super common, but they are somewhat common, will be the platinum tokens. It'll be a little bit off, but it'll be pretty accurate for the most part. It'll only be off by a couple thousand gold at most, but it'll get the bulk of it, so it'll be fine. I'm probably also going to decant all these potions and maybe sell off just the stragglers, so that way I can get an accurate representation of how much money it cost me. And I will also probably kind of round off how many potions I have here, just to get an accurate representation of how many potions I will be starting with, as well as food and cooked karambwans. Once all that is done, I will be back to I guess start the video. Alright, so everything has finally sold off. We're starting with 37 stamina potion 1 doses. I like to keep those for when I only need 1 dose of potion, whenever I'm doing like farm runs or something. 100 stamina 4 doses, 150 super combats, 100 ranging potions, 100 prayer potions, 100 super restores, and I will be using the prayer potions over the super restores because the prayer potions are cheaper and I really don't need the extra prayer point that the super restores give. 0 Sarah Brews because that is also a drop. 100 super anti-poisons, 0 sharks, 1k of the tuna potatoes, 500 cooked karambwans. I'm only taking 3 per trip, so I shouldn't use a whole lot of these. 6k blood runes, 10k death runes. They drop both of those fairly commonly. 800 law runes, I believe, is a rare drop. 0 nature runes, which I also believe is a rare drop. I don't think I've had either of those yet. Maybe some laws. And I went ahead and cleared a lot of the junk out of here, cleared what's, I guess, unorganized to me, but nothing in the loot tab, really. I've got these, but these are for construction when I get around to it. Sold all my crystal keys, crafted and sold all my gems, no steel arrows, and I believe it also drops rune arrows, none of those. So I have sold everything off. Let's go ahead. Oh, also, battle staffs, I went ahead and crafted those and then sold those off. None of those. Now with the battle staffs and the gems, I guess, I won't be selling them. I'll be holding on to them, but they will be in the price check. And also, let's see if we've got super restores. Let's go ahead and sell this just to be safe. No super restores. None of the potions I will be using, these 3 and the ranging potion. I'm gonna scoot those together though. None of those will be included in the price check. I will, they will be included in the price check. None of those are in there though, and I will be decanting all of the potions at the end and including them in the price check, but I will not sell those off either. I probably won't sell off the sharks or any of the potions that I get as drops as well. So let's go ahead and sell this last one off just to be safe. I think it drops in 4 doses only though. So everything's good to go on the loot side of things. This will be my gear setup. Let's see if we can get a good angle of this. Slayer helmet imbued, obviously, the mythical cape for the crush bonus, and then the rest will be max melee. Tyrannical ring also for crush bonus. I didn't get my Bandos God sword out for whatever reason. Scuffed. It actually went up since I bought it. I don't know why I have 2 Drayman staffs either. I need the Drayman staff though, because I do not have the diary requirement. And I will be using the Bandos Godsword on Crush, and this will be my setup for the ranged phase. I'm not the greatest at my clicks, but it'll get the job done, and the ranged phase transformation is long enough for me to get under it, eat, do what I need to, and then switch gear. So without any more rambling or explaining, let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. Straight off the bat, we get 2 magic seeds. I went ahead and picked them up. 2 magic seeds coming in though. That's already a pretty nice boost to the loot. Very happy about that. Wine of Zami coming in. Pretty solid drop. I'm not really sure how many kills in I am. I also want to point out that I failed to mention that I started with 250 ropes, and I went ahead and I think I used a total of 6 house tabs before I went and bought them. So I bought them up to 1k total house tabs, minus the 6 that I used up until I realized that I forgot about house tabs. Torstal seeds coming in, pretty solid drop. No rares or Kalphite queen heads yet, but I did manage to get 2 dragon chains before I started the 100 kill video when I was previously bossing, so that was pretty nice. Double Torstals coming in, another solid drop on kill 104. Oh dear God, it took me way too long to get that set up. Zami wines coming in, almost a 200k drop, pretty solid. Not a whole lot of super rare drops yet. Mostly the about 200k drops like magic seeds and the Zami wines and the Torstal seeds and so on. So I haven't really gotten lucky on drops quite yet, but hopefully in the future when I do get lucky on some of the drops. I'm not sure if I'll get the Kalphite head though. I'm obviously hunting for it, but I'm also almost to the drop rate without the Kalphite head. So knowing my luck, I'll probably go dry on it and end up not getting it. Back-to-back wines of Zami coming in. Now, I guess I'm starting to kind of get lucky with the drops. That's a very solid drop, as I just said. Another almost 200k in the bank, and it's only been a couple of minutes. Kalphite Queen might be my favorite boss right now, even though Kalphite Queen is the only boss I do besides Kraken, which doesn't really count as a boss. 3 Zami wines in a row. The RNG is finally starting to hopefully catch up on this account, even though that's not necessarily the drop I am looking for. As you can see here, Zami wine, and Zami wine. Very nice profit though. Zami wine's coming in again. I believe 3 kills later, I got more Zami wines. I think I had to world hop though, so it's not in the chat, but more Zami wines. Another very good drop I've made in the past, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 kills. I've made probably 800k. Pretty nice. Just a few kills later, I got double magic seeds, which I believe they're pretty rare. Kill number 130 coming in. More magic seeds and double prayer potions. Pretty good drop right there. More magic seeds though, unfortunately. Still no head. But that also is kill 50. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the loot tab. Here we are with the loot from 50 kills so far. We are at 3.8 mil profit, which is pretty solid. Most of these magic seeds came within a few kills of each other, and most of these wines of Zami, I think, were actually back to back, and then skip a couple kills and then another one. So that's really nice. That's where most of the profit has come from, although some of these other drops have added up. I did manage to get the sold Kalphite head, which is unfortunate because it is the troll drop of doing Kalphite Queen. You think it's the KQ head, but it's not. Grimy Torstals coming in, a pretty solid drop, one of the better drops on the rare drop table. It's about 300k. More Wines of Zami coming in. Getting pretty lucky here recently with these drops, but I haven't had the one I'm looking for. Dragon Chain Body. This is my third one, but it is the first of the 100 kills. But that's my third one on task. Very nice, but I also got the troll drop with it, which is kind of disappointing. Wines of Zami and 2 prayer potions, just a couple kills later. Another very solid drop, but unfortunately I only have 9 kills left. Grimy Renarweed drop, it's about a 200k drop. Another very nice drop. Last kill coming in right here. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it's something good. Probably not. Grapes and Super Combat. I guess I'll take that. Super Combat's actually really a decent drop. And so are the double prayer potions. But I'm going to go ahead and get all the loot together and show you the price check. Here we are with all of the loot from 100k Q kills. The platinum tokens are how much gold I got from drops, like in the drop. And the coins down here are all what I had to sell off because I had quite a few inventory spaces that I needed more, I guess. I needed like 8 or 9 more inventory spaces, but here's all of the loot. 7.5 mil in 100 kills. It probably took me, I want to say, 4 to 5 hours if I was actually concentrating, because there would be times where I would just kind of sit back and relax for a couple minutes. But 7.5 mil, that is pretty good loot right there. I'm actually pretty pleased with that for just 4 or 5 hours. Next I will be back with the total supplies used. Here are the supplies used, 1.7 mil, and then we're gonna subtract that from the supplies that we still had left over and saved, I guess. 102k, and my math is gonna be a little bit off on this because I already did it, and the price changed. But the total amount of profit we would have if we subtracted the 7.5 mil we made from the 1.6 mil we lost would be 5.9 mil, which is still pretty solid profit in 4 to 5 hours. That's still about a mil an hour doing a very AFK boss. It's really AFK. You would be surprised how AFK that boss is. But 5.9 mil, it's roughly about 1 mil an hour, maybe even more, and that's without the shortcut. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like down below. It means a lot to me. And if you want to see more old school RuneScape content, feel free to subscribe. Peace out.